You're being watched, but I'm going to explain to you in this video why you're being watched, but not in the way that you are receiving information, not in the way you're thinking. So, the first card that comes up for you is the Strength. The Strength card comes in as something that is very strong, very pronounced, and is followed by the Nine of Wands in reverse, which is rather interesting. This isn't somebody with bad intention. This isn't somebody who wants to hurt you, but this is somebody who's actually watching you. I don't know why, but we're going to explore why they are, where they come from, and what sector are they watching from. Is it a family member? Is it a friend? Is it a coworker? Is it a boss? Is it a potential partnership? We're going to find out. But the next card that follows is the Knight of Swords reversed. It's interesting because this is coming in the future, which means that you are not aware of who this person is. You're not aware of who is watching you at this time. Because it's followed by the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You are seeing your life being dismantled. You're seeing your life start to be taken down, and it's like you feel this overwhelming sense that, like, oh my God, I don't think I want to do this any longer. I don't want to be in this predicament. You feel like there's this insider urge inside of you that just want to just let everything go and just start fresh. Maybe that might be you wanting to leave a job. Maybe it's you wanting to leave a city or town. You just have this immense feeling inside of you that's been aching to come out. That you need this strong desire, this strong pull to just leave everything and just start fresh. You want something new. You feel this inner knowing that everything that's in your life right now is no longer in alignment with you. It's no longer working with you. You feel this immense change. You feel like you deserve something different. You deserve something. And this all comes down to your past life. It's happened in 1963. Some of you guys actually might be born in 1963. I'm also seeing maybe a type of car model in 1963. But for some of you guys, I don't even think it even means 1963. I just think you desire freedom. You desire change. You desire, I have a dream. For once, you have this idea that's bigger and outside of you. You feel like you're playing too small. You feel like the world around you just doesn't understand you. But that's the point. The world is not designed to ever understand you. It's designed to misunderstand you. But at the same time, it misunderstands you. When you do the thing that you are meant to do, when you step into your purpose, when you step into who you are authentically, the world automatically clicks into place. It starts to understand you. It starts to understand why you do the thing that you do. They love you. They cherish you for it. It's almost like this audience that's watching it is like the Michael Jackson collective. It's where everybody misunderstood who Michael Jackson was. For years, everybody loved him. They adored him. And then all the scandals came out in the 90s, and it broke him. It broke him, but yet it led to his transformation in 2026 with the Michael Jackson buy-up. It came out, and for one, people understood why Michael Jackson was the way he is. And for one point in their life, they didn't judge. The same way that it will happen to you. There will be moments in your life where people will judge you. But it's the exact thing that will transform your character. It's the exact thing that will transform your image. Because you are designed to be bigger than the world. You are designed to be global. You are designed to have a radiant voice that transcends beyond your local, regional dialect, or even, I don't even know why I'm saying that. Maybe you are bilingual. Maybe my audience is bilingual that's watching this video. Maybe you might actually have two languages. Maybe you might be doing Duolingo where you are learning a language. Maybe Spirit is trying to tell you a sign that maybe you might want to actually start engaging in languages. But it's also followed by 4 different tarot decks as well. It comes with a new reality. You are forming, you are creating, you desire this new outcome. You're not happy where you are. And you have this immense feeling that something just doesn't sit right with you. It's almost like this audience that's watching is not meant for a 9-to-5 job. You are meant to be creating. You're meant to be doing something monumental, whether that's in science, whether that's in music, whether that's acting, whether that is speaking. Whatever it is that your heart desires, pursue it. Who cares what other people think? Who cares if they misunderstand you? Because listen, guess what? They misunderstood Michael Jackson, but guess what? They understood the power that he held. They understood the authenticity, understood the light, the voice that he had. Don't let anyone else take that away from you. Don't let anyone else take that away from you. because you need to anchor the light. You need to anchor your thoughts. You need to anchor your truth. You already know. You already have visions. You already see this. You feel it. You already know exactly what you're meant to be. You know exactly what you're meant to do. You don't need me to tell you. This is just reconfirming everything you already know. This video is finding the audience that already understands its purpose, that understands where it's meant to be in this specific point in time. Spirit is saying to anchor the reality, anchor the dream in the reality. Keep it no longer in the clouds, no longer in the dream state. Bring it down, manifest it, focus it, think about it. Continuously be delusional. Continuously believing that it's going to happen for you, because if you can see it, and you believe it and you trust it, it will be yours. It will be yours. I don't care how long it takes. It will be yours. If you can see it, you can envision it, it will become yours. And it's also followed by the border control. You were so limited, you were so confined to your thoughts that this is just a dream. But you have to do and follow exactly what Martin Luther King Jr. did. I have a dream, and then go after that dream. Go after that dream. What are you doing sitting around waiting? You don't need somebody else to tell you that you're having a dream, that this is a dream. It is not. This is your reality, and you need to bring that dream into your reality. I ask you how you plan to do it. What are you going to do to make sure it happens? It's the audience that this finds. The audience that this video finds is an audience that is meant to do something massive in its lifetime. The question is, are you willing enough? Are you brave enough to take the necessary action to put yourself out there, even when it's cringy? Because guess what? I was there too. I felt cringy. Sometimes I look at some of my old, younger content, the new content, and I'm like, oh wow, I can't believe I did this. But the thing is, there will always be a part of us that will always judge our path, our journey. We are our harshest critic. We are our harshest critic. But guess what? When I look at my new content now, if it wasn't for the cringy content that I made, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't be as confident. I wouldn't be as direct. I wouldn't be as confrontational. But the thing is that we have to be, because we need to be. It's important that we be. We also have here as well, we have cyber attack. Cyber attack. It's interesting because it almost feels like you felt for a long time that the people you were around, the things that you're doing, you felt drained. You felt this overwhelming draining of energy. You feel exhausted. You feel tired. You feel like you can't do anything. That's because you don't belong there. You don't belong being around that person, around that thing, that individual. You're not meant to be there. That's why it's draining you. You are feeling drained day in and day out because you're not meant to be doing it. It's no longer in alignment. When something's out of alignment, of course it's going to be sucking you dry. Of course. Because you are not meant to be in that position. And you know it. You know it. You're watching this video because you know it deep down exactly what I'm talking about. You don't need anybody else to tell you. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And here, underneath the cyber attack card, we have 3 cards that came up for the Tower moments. We have the Emperor in reverse. I don't think you were somebody of high position or high authority. I think that you were somebody on a lower level in terms of like hierarchical realm. So like, for example, if there's a manager, you were probably a team member or just a regular crew lead or whatever it is. Whatever job or position you are not the top. You're not the top of the game. You're on the bottom low. Whether it's the bottom low of management, whether it's the bottom low of corporate, whether it's the bottom low of just a regular average worker. You are at the bottom. But you know that because the Emperor telling you that you're not meant to be rising above your career. You're meant to do something different. You're not meant to be working. You're meant to be creating. Very big difference for the collective. And it's followed by the Hierophant. You are meant to be worshipped in a way, and not worshipped in the way that you would think. I'm seeing 444 on the clock right now. The Hierophant is not saying you're meant to be a god. You're not. You're not a god. You instead are meant to be worshipped and appreciated. You're meant to be loved. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be taught. People look up to you as an idol. You are an idol. My audience is an idol. You're inspirational in many ways. And it's followed by the Temperance card in reverse. The thing is, the angel is falling, right? But it has wings. It's the only one I showed you that had wings. All you need to do is turn around on your belly and start flying. Use those wings. Be brave. Take that risk. Take that initiative. Because guess what? You're dreaming of falling down. You're dreaming of feeling like everything's just going to come down and crash in. But guess what? When a tower falls, you soar. Because when there is destruction, there is rebirth. And for you, my friend, you are rebirthing, you are transforming, you are changing. But the question is, are you willing to transform for the better? Or will you be willing enough to allow the universe to force you to transform and not in the way that you want it to? You have a choice here. You can either transform in your will with the help of the divine, or you can choose to disobey, continue being too scared to be out of your comfort zone, and let the universe do the work for you. But in the end, you will not be happy in the initial moment of how it forced you out. So, for example, I used to work at a different job, right? A different retail job. And I had this immense feeling for about 6 months prior to me leaving that I was not meant to be there, but I stayed there because I got comfortable. I got scared. I didn't know how to just say, it's time to quit. I was too scared, too embarrassed to just say, I don't want to be here anymore. Well, one day a day came and it forced me to be able to quit on the dime. And it was very toxic. It was very bad. It was an argument between me and management. The thing is simple. Is that if I had quit on my terms, it would have been a peaceful exit. But it wasn't. And I disobeyed spirit. I disobeyed my own intuition telling me I'm not meant to be there anymore. And when the time came that I needed to really be out of that position, the universe came in a clutch and it forced me out in any way possible, even if it became toxic. So I'm telling you from my own personal experience, do the right thing, listen to your intuition, and get out while you can. Otherwise, it will get dangerous. It will get toxic. And it's not good. And I'm sorry that it happened to me, but you know what? I had to learn from it. We have here the Trent card in reverse and the Nine of Wands reverse. It's a student loan. I don't feel like you suffer from a lot of student loans and the debt that in comparison to other people. I feel like you either didn't go to school or you just kind of felt like it wasn't meant for you. You felt like school wasn't beneficial the way that it was beneficial to other people. Maybe you saw how colleges and universities and degrees no longer relate and provide jobs to people anymore. And there's this internal feeling inside of you that's like, you know what? I feel like whatever school I go to, I feel like it wouldn't make me be successful. Like it wasn't, it almost feels like for you as well, it almost feels like you look at this curriculum, you look at what they offer, and you're like, they don't even have what I want. They don't even have the career or the path that I desire. You feel like you look down at all the possible careers that you can go into, and you're like, none of this interests me. Well, the point is that it's not supposed to. You're meant to create something that doesn't exist. You're meant to create a brand new thing that does not exist. That's why none of it ever interests you. And then for the other part as well, student loan, there might be celebration of you ending loan. Maybe you are finishing off a payment, or maybe you are about to be on the cusp of ending a loan payment. I'm seeing car payments more specifically. So if you have a car payment and you're on the end of it, you're about to finally be over and done with, and that's a time to celebrate. That's a time to celebrate. That's why it goes on above the strength card and the Nine of Wands reverse, because you're no longer hurting. You're financially growing out of the debt-like mindset. You also have here as well as you have the home brewer reverse. You're not brewing things at home anymore. You're brewing your external circumstances. If you have ever noticed, people might say that you have a tendency to just like stir the pot. You have a tendency to constantly like bring up drama or bring up certain things, and you kind of transform the room. It's never silent. It's never dead. Whether you're funny, whether you're comical, whether you are somebody who is sassy, maybe you're somebody who loves to bring a lot of playfulness energy. Doesn't matter what it is. You stir the pot because you create movement. You're not stagnant. You're not like still water. You are constantly moving. You are constantly changing. You're like a lake with a whole bunch of life in it, which everybody else around you is like a dead lake. There's nothing in it. There's no hope, but you have hope in you. That's what makes you different. That hope that you feel is your light. That's your guiding star. That's your intuition. It's also being followed as well as the ST Queen. What you are meant to do is to be able to create your own entrepreneurship. You are meant to be an entrepreneur. You are meant to have your own business. You are meant to stand out, to be different, to offer your creative endeavors and to allow it to become a business. You are meant to have a business. You are meant to create something that is to epic proportions. You are meant to create something that we haven't seen yet. And I'm proud of you. I'm excited for you. But you have to understand your power. You have to be able to take that risk. You have to be able to be willing enough to take that chance on yourself. And so I ask you right now, the comment in the comment section below, are you willing, are you ready to be able to take a chance on you? Because if you're not, then you still have work to do. But if you are, then it's your time to shine. It's time for you to take the initiative. It's time for you to put aside those fears, those risks, and leave. And so when we go back to you being watched, the surveillance state, it's not saying that people are trying to evilly watch you. It's because they see your potential, they see your light. That's why when they're watching you on the screen, you see this enormous amount of light. You're like a planet. You're like the amount of light that's being emitted from the sun. You have an enormous amount of light, an enormous amount of power. And other people around you for the longest time have always told you that you weren't worth it, that you weren't worthy enough. But the thing is, I'm telling you something different. You are worthy. You are worth enough. And it's followed by the next card, which is the digital ID. You're not being tracked. You're being watched. You're not being tracked. You're being watched. And why? Well, because people see something in you. They see that potential. But they're not trying to figure out where you live, where your address is, who you're connected to, what's your phone number, and stuff like that. They're not looking for that. They're interested in you. People are watching you because they see something. The question is, are you willing enough to harness it? Are you willing enough to make something of it? You have an enormous amount of power, but are you willing to step in? And it's followed by the next card as well, which is Miracle. It's both on top of the surveillance card. It was nothing negative. Initially, when you first opened this video, you thought it was a negative countenance. You thought someone negative was listening to you, was watching you. But the thing is, no, they weren't. They saw your light. They saw the true version of you. But you never did. You never gave yourself the chance, the opportunity to recognize it the way other people do. That's why you're watching this video. Those who saw that and left, they already know their power. They already know their worth. But if you're watching this show, because you don't know, and now you do. Oh my eyes I'm like so speechless. That's how like amazing it is. It feels like in 2027 you're gonna go through so much change in your life that it feels like it's gonna be so unrecognizable. It's the green, it's the love. You emanate from the heart, from outward. You are somebody who leads with the heart rather than the logical. You lead with your emotions instead of the logical, the analytical. Right? The miracle is the Northern Lights, Iceland. Some of you guys, you actually might be traveling to Europe. Some of you guys actually might be somebody who is engaged in politics in some way. But you have an idea. You have a goal. And in no way should anyone ever tell you that you shouldn't pursue it. And we're also seeing yellow here as well, which is your solar plexus. You have this confidence inside of you, the quiet confidence. Should I pursue it? Should I go after it? Yeah, you should. You should go after it because you have it already in you. You already know the answer. You're waiting for the tools, but you are the tool. You're waiting for the miracle, but you are the miracle. And here you have the last two things here as well is this last two cards is about your relationship and work. It's interesting how everything tied together. And these are some affirmations that I want you to be able to say to yourself and ask yourself and remind yourself every single day for 365 days and come back to this video and let me know how your life changed. I am a respectful, loving person who cares deeply about how I treat others. People feel safe around me. It's interesting that there's an angel here in stone. You are being guided. You are being protected by the realms, by the angelic realm. I feel like there's a spirit guide with you right now. And specifically, I'm getting the word Archangel Raphael. So if that resonates with you, that is Archangel Raphael is around you. We also have here as well as I am a shining star, and I surround myself with people who encourage my brightness. You see how bright it is on the water? It's interesting I mentioned the lake, the water, and how bright you are, how beautiful you are. This is no lie. This is truth. This is reality. This is authenticity. This is exactly who you are and exactly what other people see. Are you ready to sparkle? Are you ready to sparkle? That's my final note. Thanks for watching. I love you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace out. Bye.